Hi, this is Russ with Devoted Golfer TV. It's the 2020 PGA Merchandise Show. It's Thursday. We're not worn out quite yet. We got another day to go, right?
Yes.
And I'm here with Liam Miao,
Hi, Russ.
and he's with Top Golf Equipment. So this isn't the Top Golf where we go bang balls, right?
That's not the same one, right?
Yeah. This is Top Golf Equipment.
Yes.
And so Top Golf Equipment has been in business for how long?
Actually, we have been golf business since 2005.
Yeah.
So at the very beginning, we are producing the golf club parts for the manufacturers
Okay.
in China,
Yeah.
of course. So after a couple of years, and that's lots of needs for the club fitting, customized things. So we are coming out to produce all kinds of parts. And, with a couple of years, we design some fitting adapter systems for the club fitter all around the world.
So I buy shaft tips from you.
Yeah.
And I buy this as well. But let's start with shaft tips. So I can't tell the difference between one of your tips and an OEM tip.
Oh, so I'm
Because
here
you make them for the OEMs,
yeah,
right?
I'm here to let you know what is the difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a difference?
You mean
No,
By
in the
technical?
OEM tips.
basically they are same kind of technology, but just in different function using, right?
Yeah. So I can buy tips for Ping, and I can buy tips for Callaway, and I can buy tips for TaylorMade.
Yes.
Yeah. And you ship them very quickly.
Oh, yeah, that's what we can do.
Yeah. And so your shipping price is not terribly expensive. You have special deals on shipping?
Yeah, we have very good rate with FedEx. So
Yeah.
the service FedEx from China to United States is really quick
Yeah.
for the priority service.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what am I thinking? I'm thinking of getting them in like a week or something?
Not really, actually. We have all kinds of inventory for all the models. If we ship out in China time in Thursday, so people can get the package in Friday here in the United States.
If they pay a little extra.
No, really, with some quantity, we don't even charge people the shipping costs, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I'm not buying enough quantity.
You are very good already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make shaft tips not only to go into the OEM heads, but you make shaft tips for a fitting system.
Yes.
And what's unique about your shaft tips, from what I've seen, is that this, plus the collar,
Yes.
is very, very close to the weight of the OEM tip. Is that correct?
You mean total weight, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It basically, even some of the model even lighter. Let's say colorway, the fitting system adapter, it's even lighter, like 2 to 3 gram comparing total weight.
Okay.
Yes.
So I would have to add a little weight on Callaway.
But you got more space to do the fitting, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I start a little lighter, and then I can add weight
Yes,
to get up there.
I agree that.
Yeah. And speaking of weight, you also make weights
Yes, tip weights.
yes, tip weights to go inside a tip,
Yes.
but also for driver heads and for putters and all kinds of weights.
Yes, all kinds of weights in different material, making in different grams for people to select.
Yeah. So can you think of a weight you don't make? Because every weight I think of, you make.
That's basically what we are doing.
Yeah.
Because golf is quite mental products, right? So everything can be made with different mental.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so we were talking earlier about the new TaylorMade driver, the Sim.
Yes.
And so on the Sim, there's a little weight in the back. And I've asked the TaylorMade rep
Yes.
if I could get them.
Yeah. In
And he
couple
pretty much said no.
days, we will produce in various grams for you to select. Yes.
Okay. So I can get a weight kit from you.
Yeah, maybe in individual one or in the kit one. Yeah, definitely you will get
individual ones, I can say, give me 1 gram, 2
some.
grams,
Yeah,
3 gram. Yeah.
in that way we can do it.
So I'm going to be able to adjust the weight of the Sims at about the same time that the Sims come out.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
basically.
you're going to have those weights.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you'll get an order. You'll
All right.
order soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me write you the invoice right now.
Okay, so so let's talk about this tip right here, which I've been using now for several years.
Yeah.
And let me show people how this works.
Okay, please.
So I'm going to, here's a Titleist head, and I've got a little collar around it here, if you can see that, but I'm going to take this off. Okay, so there it is. I was fit into a Titleist head, and now I'm going to fit this same shaft in my fitting system. I'm going to put this same shaft into a TaylorMade head. Did you find
That's-
it?
yeah, that's
Okay, so
TaylorMade.
here it is. Here's the TaylorMade adapter. I put the TaylorMade adapter on. I put the TaylorMade head on, and I screw it in. And so without making you wait for me to screw this in, right, this is how it works. So I did actually catch
Yeah.
a few of the threads there. Okay,
Another direction.
yeah,
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 wrong direction.
okay. So simply by picking the right tip for TaylorMade, Callaway, Ping,
Cobra, PXD, Mizuno, 12 Edge, Bridgestone, Homa. Yeah, that's a lot of the brands.
okay.
Yes.
I can't remember what you missed, but if you did miss it, it's there.
Yeah, it's
right?
all
Yeah,
here.
Yeah. And so there is a little improvement on this year?
Yes, the driver fitting system has been out in the market for like 5 or 6 years. So for the 2020 models, we have updated the detailed specification to fit the Srizone also in the meantime. Because after the Srizone Z785 driver, it have become more popular after they win lots of the championship. So fitter need them to fit it for the players.
Yeah.
So the
What
new
brand is
model,
that?
Srizone.
Okay, Srixon.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay, so we also upgrade in some details, make them more durable and more accurate.
Okay.
Yes.
And so I have adjustment here. I can be standard, or I can go up 1.5, or I can go down 1.5.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's light
Yeah.
angle adjusting, loft adjusting.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the most important thing about this is its weight. It's not much different, if any different, from the OEM weights. So if you're fitting, you don't have to worry about this system changing the weight of your driver head,
Yes.
right? And so this is the driver fitting system over here,
Yeah.
and this is the hybrid fitting system. And so I have the same thing with the hybrids. Now this tip has a little color on it.
Yeah. It's shiny, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. People can use them for the color code when they put on the shaft on the wall to tell which shaft is which length, which grain, which flex. All kinds of option, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So how
that-
many different colors do you make?
Right now we have 5 colors actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can sort my tips. If I'm looking at my tips, I pretty much know that I might have an S, or I
Yeah.
might have a particular model of a particular
Yeah.
brand.
You just pull out really quick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you?
Okay. And so with hybrids, we don't have quite as many, but we pretty much covered it, right?
Yeah, nowadays for hybrid, the major OEM brands have the adjusting hybrid, like TaylorMade, even Ping have the G410 hybrid for the last year, right? So Cobra, Callaway, PXD, even Mizuno. So
Right.
we mainly cover all those brands.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So for you fitters that haven't got it yet, I have one set of shafts, and I can put this shaft into any head in the business,
Yes.
right? So if I'm carrying 10 different brands, I'm only carrying one set of shafts.
Yeah, that's what you can do.
Yeah, yeah. And so this little piece that I picked up out of the booth, who's this for?
Actually, this is designed for the crank driver. So, but this special color is still under special testing. So, crank golf is using the exactly one, but in black models. So especially in their Formula X models, and we want to try in different oxidation for the shining silver color, chrome color, I mean. So to see what we can do in special. So this gonna be their testing for their some special model.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing 3 rings?
Yes, that's a triple ring shaft adapter. Is it cool?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes. But with the third color, you can do more adjusting on the line angle, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting some lie adjustment in addition to loft
Yeah.
adjustments.
Yes.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will see what's on the market.
So if somebody's going to be fit into a longer driver, I have to bring the loft, or I have to bring the lie down a little bit, and if I'm going shorter, I have to bring the lie up a little bit.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
really quick.
Yeah.
Quick
and
job,
so that's
right?
what we're doing here. Yeah. Okay. So there's another product. Well, this again is a tip weight, and your catalog has shims,
Yeah.
weights. What else?
Extension and even grit tapes, even the glue sharpener and ferrules. Yeah,
Ferrules,
mostly.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So a great deal of what I need as a club builder is in your catalog, so I can mix that up and get free shipping when I buy at Tips.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll be free shipping for anything from US. Okay.
Okay. So we have an iron shaft over here. I want to take a look at that. Okay. So what we just brought onto the set here was an iron fitter. And explain to me how this works.
Okay. Actually, the very first request from the market is from Japan and from Asia market. So people from Asia, they really concern the swing weight after using the fitting adapter. So we have been thinking such a long time. So we can thinking what we can do to remove the weight after we can get the universal fitting adapter done. All right. So here's what we have been doing right now. So we make some reverse thread inside the hosel of the iron, and we produce a titanium iron adapter to connect to the shaft, so it can make it universal and interchangeable for different shaft and different iron head. So this is really simple job. And we have a special wrench to tighten it. And you can handle this way to the player to test the driver or the shaft.
Okay. And it's pretty much going to be the same weight as if I didn't have an adapter
Yes.
in there. And how do you accomplish that?
Because we have removed some weights inside the hosel. So
Okay.
counting the weight of the adapter, so it's basically same as the standard one. Because this is using the most solid and durable titanium, it's very light and
Okay.
durable.
Yeah, yeah.
So the swing weight
And
won't be.
that's stainless, or cast or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So it's perfect to connect.
Okay. And how do I get the heads threaded?
For a machinic industry, this is not a big problem. As long as we tell you the size, it's a M10 size about the thread. So most of the CNC factory can do it. But to make them accurate and even more fit perfect, so we recommend fitter to send the club head to us.
Okay.
So we will send back to them in roughly 7 to 10 days, I mean.
Yeah.
So it's really quick.
Now, I've heard of some of my friends already using this. How long has this been out?
Actually, it's launched in last year's PGA show.
Oh, it did?
Yes,
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. Of course, I'm trying to back it out, right?
All right.
It's a reverse thread, so I have
Okay.
to, so I have to turn it in.
Yes.
And then it's good for righties, right? Because I'm working against the thread. How about lefties?
Right now, to be honest, if we can use the wrench to tighten tight enough. It's okay for the lefty player to do the testing. That's no
Okay.
problem.
Okay. So I send in whatever head it is, and it's always what I would call the head du jour, because every year it's a new set of heads.
Yeah.
And every year I have to spend time weighing the heads, cutting some of the hosel off, putting adapters on over the top of them, hoping they're going to fit and not pop off. And then I'm dealing with tips. Are these 370 or 355 tips?
We produce the both size,
Okay.
355, 370.
So when I'm in the system I'm using right now, I have to put a thing over, an adapter over here, and they're all 370, and I use all 355 tips,
Uh-huh.
and I have to take them out to the range and hit them a few times and make sure they can stay on
All right.
before I start to fit with them.
Okay.
So that problem is about to go away?
Yeah, I understand. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Maybe we can deal with it.
So, and the other thing I like about this is it's not ugly.
Yeah, just like a Pharaoh, right?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I've had people look down at the clubs and go, I can't hit that. And I go, yeah, go ahead, try it. It's, you know, it's the same weight. But, you know, it's still in their head that
Yeah.
there's extra weight or something down there. I mean, I have to work very hard to get that weight out.
It's gonna attract their, attention.
Yeah, yeah, it does. And so the shaft tip is at the same depth that it would be if this wasn't done to it? So I'm maintaining accuracy of where the shaft tip would be in the head?
Yes, that's what you're gonna to pay attention to.
Yeah, yeah. So you've worked that out.
Yes, we need to catch the perfect size
Yeah,
from the adapter bottom to the bottom of the hosel. So
okay.
that's the perfect size we need to catch.
And you do, so if I send the heads into you, you machine them in such a way that they are in fact perfect?
Yes, that's what we are doing.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to count heads and
Okay.
yeah, ship in some heads and count
Okay.
shafts and get a kit from you.
Yeah, we are waiting for the parcel.
Liam, thank you very much.
Thank you, Russ.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, Liam, Top Golf. So, I hope all of you club fitters out there enjoyed this. This is Russ from Devoted Golfer with Liam.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.